Hello and happy Sunday. This is Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, and today is Sunday, October the 29th. Welcome everyone. I will start out by saying if the weather could be like this every single day, I would just live outside. So I don't know how it is where you are, but the weather is fantastic here in East Tennessee today. Don't think it's going to last. It's supposed to get really cold really fast, but yeah, and I saw it was snowing in Colorado today. So if you're in Colorado, just go ahead and give us a shout out. But hello and happy Sunday, everybody. I would like to welcome you tonight. If you are here with us live on Facebook, just go ahead and shout out, hey, hello, and we would love to welcome you back. If you're brand new, let us know. We would love to welcome you. It's a very welcoming group here, and everybody is super friendly. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started chatting. Who is going to be my first person here? Let's see. Who is going to be lucky ticket holder number 1? And it's John from Home Base. Hello, John from Home Base. I am not making your dinner for tonight. You have to wait until tomorrow night for that. So anyone who saw me prepping for that today, it's got to happen tomorrow night. And hello, Hattie. Hello, Trish from California. Hello, Deanna. It is good to see you. Welcome everybody. And hello, Mary Ann from Pennsylvania. And remember, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can still say hello. And hello, Linda. It's good to see you. And if you are watching this on YouTube, you can still say hi and hello. I would love to chat back at you and say hello back. And hello, Sandra from Dingman's Ferry. Hello, Orlando Debbie. And I did love that video that you sent me today. Loved it. And if you want to tell everybody what it was, that is A-okay. And hello, Elaine. Good to see you. Welcome, everyone. I guess you all know it's just a couple of days before Halloween. Hello, Mary. Just wondering, does anybody have any issues with any candy this year? Hello, Sherry, and Sherry is in Cape Coral, Florida. Hello, Sandra, and she is packing up. Sandra is from Naperville, but she is packing up and getting ready for her trip to Texas. Hello, Mary from Pittsburgh. Good to see you. And hello, Sarah from Raleigh, Massachusetts. We couldn't have a chat if you weren't here. Hello, everybody, and today is Sunday, October the 29th. We are just a couple of days away from Halloween. Hello, Carol Lou, and hello, Anna. Just curious if anybody's having any Halloween tricks, or if it's all a treat for you while we're waiting on some more people to jump in here. Right back at you, Sarah. Just wondering if it's a trick for you or if it's a treat for everybody. We are on Hello, Jonna. We are actually doing trunk or treat for the second year. Let's see, it'll be my second year as a trunk or treater. Hello, Kim. Good to see you. And I think it's Casey's third year, if I'm not mistaken. And it's really easy for us not to eat candy while we're doing this because hundreds of children come through this, and you are dropping the candy in their bag just as fast as you can, and there is literally no time to unwrap and eat one. I think John finally brought Casey and I a hot dog and a bottle of water last year because we were so busily handing out the candy that we didn't even have time to eat, an actual dinner. But okay, so hello and happy Sunday, everybody. If you're just joining us, I am Kelly. This is part of IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. If you don't know, ooh, Mary, hold on. Mary says, candy corn is my jam. Me too, Mary. Me too. Yeah, so I know a lot of people don't like candy corn. Love it. Fortunately, Kroger did not have any today because while I was waiting on the pharmacy to open up, I somehow always get there when they're at lunch. While I was waiting on the pharmacy to open up, I was walking up and down that aisle, and really, seriously, my brain was going, candy corn, candy corn, candy corn, candy corn. Didn't need any, but I was hunting for it, and fortunately, they were already out. And aloha, Kathy, it's good to see you. Ooh, and Reese's Cups are Sarah's weakness. Y'all are going to make me hungry just talking about it. Okay, so if you are brand new, you can go to www.ifyouhaveanegg.com. and you can get all of these chats. You can get free notes that you can download them. You don't even have to download them. I don't know why I say download. You're just going to print them. So you can go find those notes and you can print them. A lot of times, and Kim, you're in our club. Boom. A lot of times there are recipes or there are other fun things that you can print out and do. You can find that on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. Or you can go back and watch or listen to these later. I know Melissa has been listening to them with her headphones. A couple of you all listen while you're working out. Awesome. I don't know if that means you're relaxing while you're working out or if me talking, get you agitated enough that you can, get some more miles in or something. I don't know. But you can go to youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg, and find those there. So today is October the 29th. Today is Sunday, as evidenced by I don't know, I kind of like this little filter. So I'm using it again today just to let y'all know it's Sunday in case you hadn't already figured out. And it also tells me what time it is, which is handy, so I don't have to keep looking at my watch or glancing at the clock that is up over there. But Halloween is in 2 days. Don't know if y'all realize that or not, but it is Tuesday, and Alyssa has been having a countdown. I don't know what she thinks is going to happen. She has availability of candy all the time when she doesn't eat very much. She doesn't really eat very much candy, and she has the availability of it, like, you know, when she wants it. So I don't know. Yeah, and it does need the date, Sandra. Maybe we can find out who the creator of this little filter is, and we can ask them to put the date on there too. Maybe they could do that for us. But anyway, she's been super excited about it and has been having a countdown. So it's in 2 days. It is Tuesday night. I don't know if anyone had it over the weekend. Hello, Lynn. If your neighborhood had it over the weekend, but it looks to me like everyone here in East Tennessee is kind of, or here in Knoxville anyway, is kind of sticking to Tuesday, which is weird. As a reminder, that means if you are here in Knoxville, so if you normally go to one of the to the Knoxville meeting that's in Powell on Tuesday nights, there is no meeting this Tuesday night because Gwen will be, I think it's in Indiana, at her son's house, handing out candy to 1,000 trick-or-treaters, and she just wants to see what that looks like. If you were here in Knoxville and you need an alternate meeting time, let me run through these really quickly. On Monday, so that's tomorrow night at 5:30, and that is with Gwen. That one is going to be at Central Baptist Church. That's at 5364 North Broadway, and it's a 5:30 meeting, which means the weigh-in is from 5 to 5:30. That one is with Gwen. Tuesday morning, that meeting is not going to be with Gwen. I think she's got a substitute, but that one is at the Beaver Creek Cumberland Presbyterian Church. Hello, Katie. And that's at 7225 Old Clinton Pike. Normally, Gwen is the hostess with the mostest at that one on Tuesday morning and on Tuesday night. But remember, this week she is traveling for trick-or-treating. And you can also go to, well, you missed it today, but you could go next Sunday to her Sunday meeting, and that is Sunday at 2:30 or Monday at 12:15. So you could do that one, and that is at the Weight Watchers Studio on Kingston Pike. That is at 9208 Kingston Pike, and those are some alternate meeting times for you if you are going to be missing Gwen on Tuesday night. That is an excused absence for anyone who is here, so you will be excused. You will not have to go back and pay if you miss Tuesday night, because none of us will be here Tuesday night. Also, quick note, please do not go down this rabbit hole. So I'm going to beg you all, I'm going to give you a little bit of information. It's just a date and a time for something and a location, a virtual location. Please do not go down a rabbit hole with this. Many of you all are either confused, misinformed, don't know what to do. Oh, hey, Caroline is there, or Caroline is here. Hello, Caroline. Oh, hold on a second. Caroline says, a quick hi and good night. Music is loud in the pub tonight. So no need to answer, Kelly. Caroline, you knew I was going to answer you, okay? Hello. Okay, so this little bit of information, please don't go down this rabbit hole, okay? We're not discussing this tonight. I'm just giving a little bit of information because it's tomorrow, okay? So a lot of you all are either confused by, misinformed, or you've heard some things, or you've got a friend who's done this through like one of those little pop-up clinics. I'm just going to call it a little pop-up clinic. And Debbie, you're not always in a confused state, but there is a Weight Watchers weight management medication question and answer session. So if you have questions about the new weight management pharmaceuticals that Weight Watchers is participating in and has purchased some stock in. Oh, and hello. Oh, no, we're not calling me baby. You'll get blocked here in just a second if you call me baby. So that's to answer questions for people who are confused or who are interested or who do qualify. So I'm not talking about these little kind of diet clinic pop-up places where you can go and get some of these that are not a prescription. This is for people who are interested in the questions and answers for the physician prescribed weight management pharmaceuticals that Weight Watchers is participating in. That is over on Connect, and it's going to be tomorrow, which is October the 30th. It's at 6 p.m. It's at 6 p.m. Eastern Time or 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it is a Connect live event. Honestly, I don't know how to participate in a Connect live event. I've never done that before. If somebody knows, kind of fill us in. But again, a lot of you, okay, so like Linda just said, I'm too old for the meds, but not interested anyway. Me either. I have no interest in them. I don't need them, but I do know people who are diabetic, pre-diabetic, have insulin resistance, and again, we're not going down that rabbit hole, who might be interested in that meeting, or people who are just confused about what it all means. You are more than, if you are a current member of Weight Watchers and you have digital access, you should be able to go. So that's digital premium, I think is what that's called. You should be able to join the Connect Live event at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which our time changes, I think, next weekend, but 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time over on Connect, and it's a Connect Live event. Okay, so get off of that subject. We're not talking about that subject anymore. I just wanted to make sure everybody who wanted to join knew where to get to it and what the date and the times were. Okay, other little news. The Weight Watchers branded product sale continues. So we've been talking about the last couple of weeks. The in-studio sales will cease in early December. Hello, Vicky. So whenever they run out, so if you have availability at a studio, so like we don't have any of those products at our workshop in Powell, but they might have a few left down at the center on Kingston Pike. But wherever you are located, if your Weight Watchers center, if you have availability of going to a physical Weight Watchers center, those products, they will be gone. They'll be done. Early December. The online sales will continue through December the 20th or while supplies last. So as they run out of things, they're coming off. They're not replenishing any of those. All sales are final, and it's first come, first serve. Okay, so yeah, Debbie, I got that email today too. So that is a first come, first serve, blowout prices, get them while you can, cannot return them. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. And I did want to circle back. Last week I mentioned that the My Progress tab, which is on your Weight Watchers app, that looks like a graph, because it is kind of a graph, but that's the My Progress tab on your app. It should have updated by now. If it has not, either restart your device, log out and log back in, or worst case scenario, if you still can't get that, you can try to do a forced refresh of the app. It's not hard, but it's a little intimidating. We're not going to go into those great details now, but a couple of notes about the My Progress tab, which again is that little, it's the one that looks like a graph at the bottom of your app. So first, it's to review your food tracking, weigh-in, and activity progress. You simply, if you want to switch from week to week to week, like if you need to go back and look, or you can, well, you can't really go forward. You can be on this week, or you can go back to look at your food tracking progress, your weigh-in progress, and okay, yeah, and I'm sorry, Sarah's right. Or call Weight Watchers and they will help you too if you need help getting this app refresh. But you can use the forward and backward symbols. They look like this, and I hope this is not a gang sign, because one other symbol that I did live one week, apparently I wasn't supposed to do that because it was some kind of gang symbol. But anyway, it's the forward and backward carrots that you can find on your keyboard. You can toggle back and forth to go back to the current week, or to go backwards to prior weeks to check that. The next section down is it reviews your days in budget, and you simply touch the gray circle with an eye. So when you go to your days in budget, and I'll try to do a quick little video on that, but there's a little gray circle and it has an I, like a lowercase I in the middle of it. If you touch that, it will bring up a full explanation of what those mean, of what those new little circles mean. But basically, blue dots as we knew them before, that's gone. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the blue dots. I tried for a while to get them, but then I figured out that I was, oh my gosh, Carol Lou, they are fantastic. Side note, Carol Lou wants to know if anyone has tried the WW Pitos and are they any good? They are so good. They taste like Funyuns. If you know what Funyuns are, they taste like that. And our Kroger stores here have them. We buy them because they taste like Funyuns. Okay, so I'll sidetrack back to where we were. So the old way that blue dots were figured, I was manipulating them. I know other people who were manipulating them, and people who were manipulating, I don't know what else to call it, but not everyone was doing that, but I was manipulating my day to make sure that I got a blue dot. That wasn't the point. That was never the point of a blue dot. Okay, it was to let you know how you were doing within your healthy eating range. Okay, so now The full explanation, again, you can get that by clicking that little gray circle with the I in the middle. Okay, and that means, let's see, the blue dot. So the blue dot is a blue circle with a check mark in the middle. That indicates that you stayed within your budget. So staying within your budget for that day could be daily points, weekly points, activity points. So let's say if you get 23 points in a day, and if you used 30 points in the day, but if you had 7 weeklies, or if you had some activity points or something like that, then you still stayed within your budget. So there might be some days that you only have maybe, I don't know, just your dailies left, and you've used all your weeklies and all of your activity points. That might mean that you, just whatever your daily points is going to give you a blue dot. Like right now, mine resets on Tuesday, so on Tuesday I could eat all of my daily points, all of my weekly points, and all of my activity points, and I would still get a blue dot. Okay, so it's just kind of an overall measure, of how you're doing. Oh, and there's Donna is here somewhere. Hello, Donna. I didn't see you pop in, but Sarah says welcome to you, so welcome. Okay, so that's the blue dot. Then a gray circle indicates that you went over your budget, and remember that going over your budget is okay. That's totally fine. You still have opportunities to make that up later in the week. You can save some dailies, you can do, get some activity in, things like that. But the gray circle just indicates that you went over it, that you went over your budget. And then an open circle means that you did not track any food for that day. I think that is an easier way to look at that. Okay, then the last thing is the next 3 sections underneath that give you a week over week overview of how you did with your days in point budget and your activity. So you can see a week over week, you can see how you did, the prior week compared to this week in staying within your points budget, those blue dots, gray dots, and white dots. And with your activity, you can also see the full graph of your weight tracking since the beginning of time. So that's in that one. Okay, so that is it for the My Progress tab. So hopefully everybody has already gotten that updated. Okay, wow, I've already talked till 8:17, so we're gonna have to bust it. Okay, who attended an in-person workshop last week? Give me a thumbs up if you did an in-person workshop or a Zoom workshop. And I'm gonna have to blow through this next section because I have talked maybe not too much. Maybe y'all needed to know about that. Hello, Susie. So thumbs ups for in-person workshops or for Zoom workshops. Give me some hearts for attending here live with us last week or for watching later on demand. Yep, Lynn was both. And Lynn, I saw you at the Zoom meeting too. And Mary, yep, you too. And another Mary. Oh, Mary was thumbs ups and hearts, yep. And I'm seeing lots of hearts go by. So yeah, there was lots of people who were here with us last week. So bravo to everyone who attended an in-person workshop, a Zoom workshop, or here with us last week. Bravo, everyone. Good job. Last week, we were talking about building meals for strength and energy, and y'all seem to have a lot of fun with this. Okay, so we were talking about building muscle, but also building your meals for strength and energy. You can go back and watch last week's chat here on Facebook. You can also go back and watch it on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. That chat is already posted with the notes in writing. Or you can go back to YouTube.com, search If You Have an Egg, and see that one. And that was chat. Last week was chat number 338. And you can go back and find that. But we talked about having a protein planning party because we were talking about getting in enough protein to sustain us, to give us all the nutrition that we need for the day, to stay fuller, to eat well and stay fuller. So we had a protein planning party, and that was your homework for last week, was hashtag protein planning party. And y'all were going to team up together. We went over lots of good protein sources in the second half. There was a little bit of debate about how much protein your body can absorb in one meal. I won't be able to circle back to that tonight, but I am doing some more research and getting some more information on that since I'm not a nutritionist or like an actual health advisor. But I'm getting a little more information on that and hope to circle back to it. But your homework was protein planning party. Carol Lou was headed to a Halloween party at work this week, and I, for one, wanted to attend that party, okay? I am confident that her civilian coworkers never knew what hit them when she showed up with deviled eggs and a pasta salad made with protein pasta. Fantastic. Love it. Would love to show up to that party. Sherry knows how to knock it out of the park with protein and great taste. She baked a potato, added broccoli to it. Remember, broccoli was on our list. That was one of the vegetables on our list that has protein. She added broccoli. She added some Velveeta shreds, so she got some extra calcium from that, and a tiny dollop of real butter, and then reheated it all up so that it was all good and melty and juicy in there. She had protein, vitamins, minerals, and she promises that if you make this combo that you will not be disappointed with the flavor. I, for one, I know she's correct because I do this combination all the time. And then Deanna rounded out our protein party with a delicious 30 gram of protein Ninja Creamy chocolate protein frozen dessert, and I guess you would call it ice cream. I don't care what you call it. I want it. You need to go check out her post over on If You Have an Egg for all of the yummy details. But bravo stickers for everyone who did their homework last week. You all had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, and I got a lot of good ideas too. So a lot of things that I hadn't even thought about or hadn't thought about in a while. Tonight though, and I've not left us with much time, we are talking about sustainable eating. So I need everyone to hurry. And I need you to grab a writing utensil. Doesn't matter if it's a pen, a pencil, a crayon, whatever. A writing utensil and a scrap piece of paper. Go. Go grab it right now while I get a sip of water. Okay, and as soon as you're back with your writing utensil and your scrap piece of paper, I want you to start shouting out. Just go ahead and shout out any diets or eating plans that you've been on besides Weight Watchers. So anything that is not Weight Watchers. So any other diet plan that you've been on at any point in your life, as soon as you're back with your pen, crayon, piece of coal, whatever that you're going to write with, and your piece of paper, just go ahead and start shouting out at the top of your lungs. Just kidding. Any other diet program, any other weight loss program, any other eating program, anything that you've been on that's not Weight Watchers. Okay, I'm going to start. I'll say Physicians Weight Loss, and that was a long time ago. Does anybody remember that one? Physicians Weight Loss, Atkins, the cabbage soup diet, anything and everything. Been on all of those. Let's see, Lynn says Atkins and keto. Sarah says Jenny Craig and Nutrisystem. South Beach. Sandra says South Beach. I forgot about that one. Carol Lou says keto and Nutrisystem. Oh yeah. Mary says the grapefruit diet. Karen says Octavia. Well, I don't know what that is. Jerry says Jenny Craig. Marianne, I can never see your responses. Diana says Nutrisystem, and Kim says Atkins. Okay, so now, and there's lots more coming through. So now I want you to shout out why you stopped following them. So whatever other weight loss system that you did, now I want you to shout out, why did you stop doing them? So as an example, Sherry did South Beach. So why did you stop doing South Beach? Sarah, why did you stop doing cabbage soup? Oh, the Dolly Parton. Mary, that's awesome. Dolly Parton died. I completely forgot about that one. Of course, we love Dolly here. Okay, Sarah says she quit because it was pricey. I quit Physicians Weight Loss because I could not do that every single week. I was killing myself. Hattie says it didn't work for her. The cabbage soup diet, yeah, who can eat cabbage soup every single day? Kim says she couldn't eat carbs, and she loves carbs. Karen says it was $400 a month. Whoa. Lynn got bored with it. Carol Lou said too expensive, too many restrictions, missed the carbs. Sandra says stop losing. Diana said finish the plan. Linda says never followed through. Okay, so no matter what your answer was, I guarantee that all of them boil down to one thing, and the one thing is, for whatever reason, you could, and Mary nailed it, you could not sustain that way of living, of eating, or even of living. So whether it was too expensive, too restrictive, couldn't have what you wanted, too whatever the reason was, too bored with it, didn't work, whatever, you couldn't sustain that way of eating or living long term. Okay, now here's where your piece of paper and your pen comes in. I want you to make a list on your piece of paper. I want you to number 1 to 6. So just write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, just write the numbers 1 through 6. And when you've got 1 through 6 written down, go ahead and raise your hand, because I have really talked this right here to the end, and I want y'all to take this quiz real quick. Okay, so next to the number 1, I want you to either put, you're going to answer yes or no. Okay, so yes is going to be a thumbs up on your piece of paper. Yes is a thumbs up. No is a thumbs down. You don't have to draw a thumbs up or a thumbs down on your paper. Just write yes or write no. Okay, number one, when you think back on this last week, so this last week, today's Sunday, so Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, last Sunday, number one, when you think back on this last week, did you eat things that you enjoyed? Yes or no? Number two, were you able to include all of the foods that you wanted to on your menu? Yes or no? And if I need to repeat any, let me know. Number three, were you able to stick to your weight loss or health plans? Yes or no? Number four, if you had a social event to go to, and that could just be a work lunch, it might be going out, whatever, were you able to do that? Were you able to attend social events if you needed to? Number five, were you able to eat the same meals as your family and friends? Yes or no? And number six, was it easy for you to find the food that you needed for your week at your local store? Yes or no? Okay, so y'all are on a tiny bit of a delay for me. So as you're going down your list, every yes, remember, is a thumbs up. Every no is a thumbs down. So count those and see how many yeses or thumbs ups you have, and how many no's, thumbs down that you had. Okay, the graphic on your app, on your WW app, is really cute. If you want to go back and look at it after our chat. Ooh, and Lynn had 6. Ooh, Lynn and Debbie both had 6 thumbs ups. If you answered mostly thumbs ups, and so did Katie. If you answered mostly thumbs ups, were yes, and this sounds like an eating pattern that you can maintain for the rest of your life, then you go for it, okay? You go. You got it. You got this. But if you had mostly thumbs downs, and you're not sure if the current plan, if what happened last week, if you're not sure that that's something that you can do long term, that's okay. Okay? That is okay. You need to stay tuned for the second half because of tonight's chat, because we're going to take a deep dive into how it looks for some of the seasoned pros who felt just like you at one time or another, how they turned some of those no's into yeses. Okay? So there's a full list of these questions on your Weight Watchers app under the Discover tab. You can find it there. Also, the cute little graphics are there if it helps, to look at the graphics and see what they're talking, what I'm talking about, the thumbs ups and the thumbs downs. That is a great place to go and view that. Your homework for this week is what we just did, technically. Okay, so your homework for this week is #sustainability survey. And you're going to give me a minute to spell that. SUSTAINABILITYSURVEY. I think I got all that. #sustainability survey. It sounds long, but it's not complicated. This is where you help all the new members, and some of the seasoned pros alike. We're all gonna help each other. Okay, so all I want you to do for your homework is to say if you were mostly thumbs ups, if you were mostly yeses on your quiz, and if you were, I want you to name one thing that makes this plan sustainable for you. Name one thing. If you were mostly thumbs ups, I want you to name, and thank you, Lynn, for typing all that out. I want you to say, yep, I was mostly thumbs ups, and one thing that makes me know I can do this for the rest of my life, my sustainability survey is blank, whatever that is. Or if you were mostly thumbs down, then I want you to let us know that you were mostly thumbs down, and I want you to let us know what one thing is that you struggled, thank you, Sherry, for posting that you struggled with this last week that you'd like some help with. One thing that you'd like somebody else to say, oh, okay, yeah, I did that. That's exactly what happened to me, and I got through it by doing, X, Y, or Z. So that is your homework, is #sustainability survey. I want you all to do it. I am so serious, and I know I've been saying this a lot lately. I cannot emphasize how much you all are helping each other, and you don't even know, because most of the time, the people that get help when y'all do your homework or when y'all post things in the group, in the If You Have an Egg group, y'all don't even realize most of the time that there is, let's see, and Carol Lee says, will you post the questions again? Yes. Yes, will they be posted on the chat? Yes, we will post them again. So I don't think you all realize how much that helps new people, or people who are struggling, or people who have done Weight Watchers for the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth time and just need to know somebody else, just need to know that somebody else has already lived through this, okay, and that they will too. So doing your homework is more than just making me happy that you did your homework. You are actually helping other people, because I hear it on the other end when I hear what people did with it. Okay, so that was your homework. Do it, do it, do it. Everybody do it. Do it on Instagram, here on the Facebook page, over on our Facebook group. Do it, do it, do it. Okay, we are at the end of the first half of this chat, and this is chat number 339. It is called Sustainable Eating. And yes, thank you, Sarah, and somebody else. Let's see, Sandra. Thank you all very much for reminding me about the water. Okay, this is the only time in the week that I know that you had anything to drink. We are getting ready for the second half of tonight's chat, and we are going to be talking about things that we can't live without. So everybody stop right now, get something to drink, get some water. When Carol Lou says protein, protein, protein. Okay, so good. Oh, and this is the last day. This is the last chat for my Hocus Pocus Tumblr. I'll have to move on to something that's more, I guess, Thanksgiving-y or something next week. Okay. For those of you that are new, this is a 1 hour long chat. The first half of the chat is to go over whatever the Weight Watchers topic was from the prior week. The second half of the chat is usually something fun. Today it's more informative than it is fun. I hope it's a lot of good information, and I hope that you get something out of it. When I do these chats, I get something every single time, not from me, but from something that you all say that I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that, or oh, I didn't realize that, or I didn't know about that. So this is the second half. So we're doing the second half of chat number, gotta look again, 339, Sustainable Eating, and we're talking about ways to make sure that you can do this long term, okay? And again, this might be your first time doing Weight Watchers. It might be your 10th time doing Weight Watchers. It really doesn't matter. What you got to do though is figure out, is what I'm doing right now, what I did last week, what I'm doing this week, is this something that I can do for the rest of my life? So this is not something that you get healed from and you get better and you're like, oh, I'm done, I'm cured, I don't need this anymore, I can just go back to doing whatever I want to. Been there, done that. Don't have a t-shirt because the t-shirt was huge. So yeah, don't have that t-shirt. But you have to be able to do this for the rest of your life. You can't, we've got to make this a plan that we can live with. So you all know what to do with your homework. The next part of the chat, oh yeah, and Linda's looking at plant-based and doing well. Perfect. Mary says it's a lifestyle. That's exactly right. So the second half of the chat is talking about what's one thing that you can't live without, okay? In keeping with this week's chat topic, I surveyed some pretty experienced dieters, whether they did Weight Watchers, Atkins, the Dolly Parton diet, the cabbage soup diet, and all the ones that you all named, Jeannie Craig. We had all done so many different diets, so many different eating programs. And I asked all of these people, if you think about Weight Watchers or any other eating program that you've ever participated in, what is one thing where you kind of like draw the line and you say, I can't, or I won't live without that. And I think we can all agree that the key to a successful eating plan is making sure that it's one that we can live with forever. And a once and done plan is only, and Sarah, you just got one of the cards correct. But a once and done plan, so sorry, I just got to take care of something here if I can. Hold on just a second, everybody. Well, for some reason it's not letting me take care of this. Okay. Well, we'll just have to deal with that later. Okay, so a once and done plan would be something like, like you're going to lose weight quick. You're just going to do it quick and you're going to be done. And that would be like for swimsuit season or for attending a wedding or for a class reunion, or something like that. So that's a quick once and done. You just need to lose 10 pounds and then you're done. That's what those are for. That's not what this is for. So let's hear how these pros, and some of you, because some of these people were you, how you plan to have a successful long-term relationship with your eating. Okay, first thing I want to say is I wrote all of these backwards, so you're welcome. I'm hoping that the letters are correct because I wrote them backwards so that they would be forward when they were facing the camera and facing you. Okay, so this first person, when I asked, and again I surveyed some of these people were lifetime members, some of them were repeat offenders like me. But these were some of the things that they said they absolutely could not or would not live without. First one was good salad dressing. And wow, my backwards writing is all of the letters. Oh, they are facing the correct direction. Okay, cool. Good salad dressing. So this was a lifetime member. And thank you, Sarah. This was a lifetime member who said they never had succeeded at dieting before because she thought she had to eat a salad every day. So whatever the other diets were that she was doing, she thought she had to eat a salad every day. And the dressing options, she said, were nasty. So I've had some of those. She said some of them were honestly probably full of chemicals. So she said, you know, she just gave up. Hello, Melissa. So Melissa, what we're talking about are things that if you're going to do this for the rest of your life, and actually I mention your name later, but these are things that you either cannot or will not. You've just drawn a line, and you're saying I can't or I won't live without these things. So the first one was good salad dressing, and again, this person is a lifetime member. And she said she never was successful at dieting before because she thought whatever diet it was she was doing, she thought she had to eat a salad every day. The salad dressings she was eating were nasty, probably full of chemicals. She said they tasted really chemically, and so she would just always give up. Okay, now though, she said she explores all of the yummy sugar-free options, which she had some definite opinions about which sugar-free options were good and which ones were still nasty, and we're not going to go over the nasty ones, but she explores all of the yummy sugar-free options, or she opts for something full of flavor so that less is more. So she said it was really important to her to also, if she was going to use a dressing that had more points, that it was something that was full, you know, just like chocked full of flavor so that she could use less. So two examples that I found, these were not her examples, these are my examples. Me personally, I do like all of the G. Hughes, and I could not print his label backwards, but I do like all of the G. Hughes dressings, and there is another girl in our in-person workshop, Robin. She loves them also. I think a lot of us in the Tuesday night in-person workshop do, but the G. Hughes sugar-free, they don't have a weird, funky taste. Like they don't, I don't know, I don't think they leave an aftertaste. Some of the sugar-free ones do, but I think all the G. Hughes dressings are good. I am linking, I'm going to have Casey put the link to my favorites in the chat notes so you can see that later. For me, if I'm going to eat this one is balsamic vinaigrette. It is G. Hughes balsamic vinaigrette, and 1 tablespoon is 1 point. But if I want something that's just got a kick, you know, not sugar-free, whatever, I will get the Trader Joe's Green Goddess dressing. This has got such a powerful flavor punch that less is more. This is 2 points for 1 tablespoon, but it's got a lot of flavor. So I love these. And I was just getting ready to ask you all, what are your favorite ways? What are your favorite ways to dress a salad? And let's see, Sandra says, me too, yum. Carol Lou says, skinny girl. Sarah says, skinny girl is good, but it's kind of watery. Okay, that's good to know. Let me see if I missed anybody. I did not. Okay, so she said, cannot or will not live without good salad dressing, that she has to have good salad dressing. Okay, this next person said, pizza. I hear ya. I'm with you. I cannot live without pizza. My family eats pizza a lot. We eat pizza a whole lot. And if I'm going to live with my family, I'm going to have to eat pizza. So I am with you on the pizza. This member said, if he can't have pizza, either delivered or out, either one, then consider him out. He's done. He is done with Weight Watchers if he cannot figure out how to have pizza. He has figured it out, but he said that was the one thing for him, had to be able to have pizza. I'm a big fan of some of the lower point pizza options from either Trader Joe's, prepared on a Pampered Chef stone. And if you don't have a Pampered Chef representative, Sweet Mindy is one, and you can find her in our group. But prepared on a Pampered Chef stone, the baking stones, it will take a frozen pizza and just kind of kick it up a notch. I also like them cooked in an air fryer. I also love 2-ingredient dough recipes, and and there's Mindy. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, Mindy's happy to hook you up if you need a pizza stone. This girl can hook you up, and she also does the cutest little videos. I'm gonna sidetrack. I love, Mindy, how you have positioned your camera so we can like literally watch what you're doing. It's like going to one of those old, not old, but like a home show where they used to have a chef up on stage or a cookware person showing you how to use it, but they always had it positioned down so it was like as if you were looking down on it. Love how you do that. But anyway, so I also love 2-ingredient dough pizzas, and I'm gonna put a link to my Hawaiian pan pizza in the air fryer on the chat notes. It is so good, and I'm gonna give you the ingredients here just real quick. You have to go over to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. Mindy, they're great. They're fantastic. But if you need the full recipe and you can print it out, because you're not gonna have time to write all this down. Oh God. Okay, hold on a second. Can somebody help me get rid of him? I don't need an "oh baby, I love you." So for some reason, I'm having trouble getting rid of him. If somebody can figure out how to do that for me, that would be awesome. That would be fantastic. Okay, so this pizza, the ingredients are a half a cup of again, you can go over to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com and print this out. Just go to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, search for, if you just search pizza, they'll all come up, but this Hawaiian one, I know, I just can't figure, thank you, Lynn, I just can't figure out, I used to be able to touch it, and it would block it or let me block it, but for some reason it's not letting me do that. Don't know why. And sorry for the distraction. Half a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt, 1 ounce of lean diced ham, 1/4 cup of diced pineapple, a teaspoon of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of, thank you all for blocking, 2 tablespoons of some kind of sugar-free barbecue sauce, like the G. Hughes barbecue sauce is what I used, 1/4 cup of some kind of shredded cheese. I used Tillamook, that's where I came up with my points on that, and up to 2 slices of overcooked turkey bacon or some other kind of bacon. Yeah, I know, Anna, I tried that, and I think it's because I'm the hostess, and it's not letting me hold down on his name, because that's usually how I get rid of them. But anyway, the ingredients and the full ingredient list and how to make that is already over on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But that is a great way to have pizza. So how would you all tell this person? What other suggestions would you all have for this person? Oh, and Mindy says, my busy kitchen has an amazing dough that is, wait, what? Okay, Mindy, Mindy just said, my busy kitchen has an amazing dough that is better than 2-ingredient dough, and thank you all for helping me block him. I mean, I love to be loved, but not like that. So Mindy, you're required now to go find a link to that. So sorry, you just signed yourself up for some work. What else would you all tell this person? And look, my Z's are even going the correct way. Remember, I wrote all these backwards. What would you all tell him? What could he do? How could he stay on plan with pizza? Because he does not want to give that up, for this to be sustainable for the rest of his life. Okay, I don't remember who said this, and thank you, Mindy. Please post it over in the group too. Yeah, because I definitely need to see that. I don't remember who. Somebody up here a little while ago said pasta. Pasta. I got this answer several times, and obviously we got it during the live chat. So it seems that no matter whether it's covered in Nona's homemade marinara or just slathered in cheese, or however you like your pasta, we all love our pasta. This one came up frequently, the pasta answer. I found these 2 alternatives at Trader Joe's today. Melissa in our in-person workshop had turned me on to Hearts of Palm, the Palmini brand, and I think Carol, maybe, I can't remember which one of you all on here ate it, but I found these while I was at Trader Joe's today, so y'all know what that means. Tomorrow night you're getting a Trader Joe's mini haul, but But I found these while I was at Trader Joe's. These are shelf stable. I have not tried them yet. I literally just bought them today. But I am a-okay with a good zucchini squash, with a good spaghetti squash. I am great with zucchini spirals are a little bit runny, and Sarah wants to know how the hearts of palm are. Are they slimy? You rinse them before you use them, and they're great. And then don't forget to heat them up. There is a chat for that. Actually, I try them in a chat, and I don't remember which one it is. I'll have to go find it. But this one is riced hearts of palm, 0 points, and the ingredients are hearts of palm. This one is hearts of palm pasta. These are both shelf stable though. Yeah, they are not slimy. These are both shelf stable though. Like these were on the don't have to refrigerate them shelf. So I was super excited about this. So I'll let y'all know how these are. And again, we will have a Trader Joe's haul. I'll be posting a Trader Joe's haul tomorrow, since obviously I've been to Trader Joe's today. Okay, so pasta, what would y'all do? So obviously Sarah's not gonna suggest the veggie spirals because they're too slimy for her. Mindy says palmini pasta, but she prefers to cook the sauce in it for a bit to infuse the flavor. I agree. Sarah's gonna try the Trader Joe's. Melissa says she can't wait to hear how they are. You'll have to wait till next week since we don't have a meeting Tuesday night. But any sage words of advice for people who need pasta on the menu and in their life? Okay, this one is where I say Melissa's name, even though I've already said it like 3 times. Bread. So all of my past tense Atkins or keto buddies voted for this one. I got this one from people who had, I got this answer from a couple of people who had tried Atkins or were like me. I did Physicians Weight Loss 105 years ago. I mean, really, it would have been, oh gosh, it would have been 40, almost 40 years ago. So it would have been 38 years ago. Dang, that was a long time ago that I did a thing called Physicians Weight Loss, and you ate no carbs, like 0 carbs. You didn't eat no bread, no fruit, no carbs, 0 carbs. You had to drink potassium. It was terrible. And you had to get a B vitamin shot at the end of every week to keep you in ketosis. This was before keto, okay? This was way before that. And I lost, I think it was 4 pounds a week. It's either 3 or 4 pounds a week, 12 weeks in a row. No one can sustain that, okay? You can't do that. I was sick. I mean, sick. Like my hair looked great. It was awful. It was terrible. Bread. Okay, bread was on a lot of people's list. So, again, all of my past tense keto people were like, people who've done keto and have come off, or have done Atkins and come off. I just need to tell you that, Melissa from our in-person group, Melissa, just say it because you know I'm picking on you, but I don't think you care. I think she did pretty well on keto, but she couldn't do it for the rest of her life because no bread, none. Even the Bible talks about bread being the bread of life. And bread was the essential food for the Israelites. So we're made to eat bread, people, okay? We're made to eat it. I like things like low-carb tortillas. Yeah, Melissa says that was not sustainable. It just wasn't. I like low-carb tortillas, things like that. Let's see. Wait, Mindy said, and they had their fast food. Wait, what? And they had their fast food delivery smells filling the office while you waited for your shot. No kidding. Yes, they did. Mindy's exactly right. She's exactly right. And just a quick side note on that, when I did Physicians Weight Loss, I used to stay in ketosis Monday through Thursday. And then as soon as they checked my little stick on Friday, I drove my butt over to Taco Bell and I sat in my car and ate a taco salad as fast as I could with that crunchy fried shell and dared anybody to pull up and see me. But it wasn't even human. I mean, I sat there like an animal, eating it, hoping that nobody would see me. Okay, so I do like low carb tortillas. I have not tried any of the keto bread, even though we just were kind of bashing keto people. A lot of people have said fit, and so the same people who voted for this one that voted for bread, those same people also said that they have found alternatives at Aldi. Those were not the good old days, Mindy. Not the good old days. But all of them also said that they get a Fit and Active bread at Aldi. Don't really remember what those were. But anyway, so if you have any great ideas for how you fit bread into your life, remember this life that we're going to live and succeed at and we can do forever. That's right. I forgot about that. Melissa says, I can have an English muffin. Seriously, you can have an English muffin. Okay. The next one was oddly specific. Pumpkin spice. That one was oddly specific because I know this person, and so I think what she meant was a pumpkin spice latte. I don't think she just meant pumpkin spice in general. I think she was talking about a pumpkin spice latte. So if that's your jam, then you have to check out a guy named Alex Moe. It might be Moe. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. You have to check him out. He's on Instagram under it's the @ symbol, and then the Macro Barista, TheMacroBarista, and I have put the link to his Instagram in the notes that Casey will be posting here in a day or two. But he shows you how to get your coffee right, how to get your coffee joint. Get your favorite coffee joint to make your coffee right, delicious, low points, whatever. You need to go check out if pumpkin spice is your jam, then you, I didn't even realize that. Wait, Mindy says he's also in the WW app under restaurants. Even better. So if you go to your WW app, not right now, when we get done, and go under restaurants, what is he under restaurants, Mindy? Is he under the Macro Barista? But on August the 24th, he posted a pumpkin spice cold brew that you can order. If you go to Instagram, though, to find him, be sure to follow him, like the post, and then comment that you found this on If You Have an Egg. I will get nothing for that. I get nothing for doing that. It's just, nice. So it's just nice to tell people. I wrote this one down for you, though, because this one is the pumpkin spice cold brew. And if you go to Starbucks, Alex says that this is how you order it. You ask for a grande cold brew. Then you ask for 1 pump of pumpkin, 1 pump of cinnamon spice. Ask for a grande cold brew. Then 1 pump of pumpkin, 1 pump of cinnamon dolce, a splash of half and half, and then ask for a packet of 0-calorie sweetener if you want some sweetener to it. And he said it is 80 calories. I don't know how many points that is, but apparently, if you can look him up under the Weight Watchers app, under the Macro Barista, and Mindy's just confirmed it is the Macro Barista, then it'll show you how many points that is. But how fantastic is that? He even tells you how to order it. So for this person who was oddly specific about pumpkin spice, hopefully she will go check that out. Okay, then the next one is, and I better talk quick, the next one is eating out, aka church dinners, work socials, things like that. So our in-person workshop member, Chris, she insists that to be able to do this long term, that she has got to be able to eat with her coworkers. And she's got to feel included, satisfied with what she chose, and that she has to be able to do this for the rest of her life. And she's exactly right. Some of her go-tos are, hello Cheryl, some of her go-tos are a coworker packed picnic lunch. So she just goes ahead and packs a picnic, and when the weather's nice like this, they can go outside and enjoy it. And then it's okay. Mindy says she thinks he's under recipes. We'll figure it out. We will figure this out. But anyway, so Chris says, hello, Julie. It's good to see you. So Chris says she's got to be able to eat with her coworkers and do this for the rest of her life. So sometimes they pack a picnic lunch. They've also she's got a little personal mini fridge where she keeps her snacks in there so that she doesn't have to go in the kitchen and look at everybody else's snacks and nobody gets into her stuff. And she has pre-planned, she had a little meeting with her buddies at work, and they pre-planned 2 or 3 places for everybody to choose from, which makes it easier for them because they know what to choose from, where she can go ahead and pre-plan her points, and she's pretty successful there. So I have been successful these last few weeks planning lunch with work lunch with myself and John on Wednesdays, switching to Cracker Barrel. I get the grilled chicken tenders, pinto beans with chow chow. And if you've never had chow chow, you gotta have it. It's one extra point and it is so worth it. Green beans, and if I plan it right, if I've planned the rest of my day right, I can even enjoy a 6-point biscuit. Back to the bread. We're back to the bread one. Tomorrow though, so how are you all handling being able to eat out? So does anybody else have to be able to eat out, go to church dinners, church functions, work events, whatever? Hello, Marlene. So how are you all handling that? Because we need some sage advice for either new people or for people that are returning. Okay, and Lynn just confirmed that the macro barista is under recipes, not under restaurants. Okay, then finally, because I'm getting ready to run us to the end, tomorrow I will be posting my Trader Joe's haul from today. So I went to Trader Joe's today, and it's a mini haul, but I will be posting it with the Always a Winner family meal for tomorrow night. So it's what myself, John, and Alyssa will be having for dinner tomorrow night, because for me, I have to be able to enjoy, going the wrong direction, meals my family will eat and enjoy. That is a non-starter for me if I can't do this. If I can't make meals that my family will eat and enjoy, then I can't do this for the rest of my life. So tomorrow night's dinner, I'll post it from the Trader Joe's mini haul that I did today. Because again, if I can't enjoy meals with my family that they also enjoy, then this journey is not a sustainable one for me. So I will show you what I made tomorrow night. I'll get that posted tomorrow night after we have it and enjoy it. So I need to know, what are your sustainable solutions for living a long and healthy life with Weight Watchers? I need you to comment below. I've decided if you all actually comment on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, you might be mentioned in an upcoming chat. I don't know, just saying. Okay, so everybody, have a great evening. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you got something out of it. I hope you found something that you can focus on, that you can say, you know what, I'm going to make sure that this happens because wine. Okay, Carol Lou said wine. Perfect. That is perfect. So Carol Lou, go ahead and let people know how they could live with wine. But what's something that you absolutely cannot live without, but then also offer up a solution for it, what you do with that. Y'all have a great week. If you are watching this on YouTube, please go ahead and let that next video roll over. I promise you will enjoy it. We do something fun. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and click that little bell so that you'll know when the next video comes up. There are more than 338 of these that you can go back and watch and listen to. But y'all have a great week. I really enjoy being here with you, and I can't wait to show you what we're making for dinner tomorrow night, because I love going to Trader Joe's. But y'all have a great week, and I'll talk to you next time. Good night.